I'm going to zero in on a date. We just celebrated the anniversary, March 12th, 1997, your rookie year. The team at this point of the season is 16 and 45, and you're playing the defending champion Chicago Bulls at what was then the First Union Center. They were 54 and 8 coming in. And at one point during the game, you're isolated on Michael Jordan. Now, before we see it, and we're going to see the play, take us through what is now famously known as the crossover.
Okay, that play, that one, I remember that play vividly because Michael Jordan was my hero. Everybody know that. He was my favorite player. He was my idol. I literally wanted to be like Mike. And I used to always tell my family and my friends and my teammates in college and high school, said, you know, even the guys on my team for the Sixers said, if I get the greatest player to ever play the game on me, I'm going to try my move on him. So I remember I came off a screen or something, and I heard Phil Jackson say his name, called him to switch out on me. And looking back on it, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, did you get nervous or did you think about it or whatever? All I saw was him. And I just backed up and I gave him a little one and he went for it. And I was like, oh yeah, I got his ass now. And all I was thinking about after the fact that no one never probably would have known anything about that move if I wouldn't have made the shot afterwards, because they don't do that on ESPN. So hit the shot, and I really didn't know, especially being that young, what I had done. And all of these years later, you got little kids, 5 and 6 years old, walking up to me like, hey, you the guy that crossed Jordan, right? You know what I mean? And people still talk about it today. I didn't even think it was a big deal that night. I remember somebody in here was saying they used to hang with me up in Fridays. Well, that's where I was at that night, and I'm looking at it like, damn, I didn't even know it was like that. But that's where I was at Fridays, when I realized what I had done. I remember, you know, I live in Charlotte now, so I went to a Hornets game, and, you know, he made sure I was straight in the Hornets game, and we was, like, in one of his offices. And this was last year? Yeah, this was last year. Oh, this was this year. I was in his office, and just me and him and one of my friends, and I was like, you know, just telling him how much he meant to me and how much I loved him. And he was like, I don't know if I can say it in here, but it was like, MF, you don't love me, you wouldn't have crossed me like that. So, like, but that's my man.